In the ancient world, when the earth was still fresh with the footsteps of early people, corruption spread like smoke across the land. Towns buzzed with quarrels, violence, and greed. Amid that brokenness lived Noah, a humble, weather-worn man with a long, silvering beard and gentle eyes that still held kindness. One evening, while the sky glowed gold with fatting sunlight, the voice of God filled Noah's stillness like rolling thunder and soft whisper combined. God told him that the earth had become too violent, too dark, too unkind, and that a great flood would come to cleanse it. Noah listened with trembling reverence as he received the instructions to build a massive ark large enough to hold his family and pairs of every living creature. So Noah began. In a wide clearing surrounded by rugged hills and gnarled trees, he gathered timber. Day after day, he chopped tall, straight logs, the scent of fresh wood rising like incense into the morning air. His sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, hauled beams, shaped planks, hammered joints, and rubbed pitch into the seams. Villagers passed by and laughed at the sight of a colossal wooden ship rising on dry land. But Noah, steady, patient, obedient, kept building, guided by faith stronger than the desert sun. The ark grew into a towering structure of warm brown wood, with curved walls, massive ribs, and a strong multi-level interior designed to hold every kind of creature. Birds perched on branches above the construction site, watching curiously. Dust swirled around the workers as they raised the final beams, and the sky dimmed with an unnatural stillness. Then came the animals, just as God had promised. From forests, deserts, mountains, and marshes, creatures of every shape and size emerged. Majestic lions padded through tall grass, elephants rumbled softly as they approached, delicate antelopes leapt over rocks, and small creatures scurried across the dirt. The air was filled with rustling wings from colorful birds swooping in spirals above the ark. Even venomous serpents glided calmly through the crowd, their aggression subdued. Noah's family watched in awe, guiding pairs up the wooden ramp into the cool, dim interior where straw beds and feeding troughs awaited. When the final animals settled inside, Noah led his family up the ramp. Then God himself shut the great door. Silence hung for a heartbeat. Then the skis split open. The ark shuddered but held firm as the rising water lifted it gently from the ground. Waves churned and collided against its walls, lightning clawed through the black sky, and thunder cracked like collapsing mountains. Noah and his family huddled inside with lanterns flickering against wooden beams. Animals stirred restlessly, lions growling low, birds rustling their feathers, cattle stamping nervously, yet the ark protected them all. For days and nights unnumbered, water covered the earth. The ark floated across endless oceans, rising and falling with powerful swells. Sometimes the sea was calm, reflecting pale moonlight. Sometimes storm winds roared, tossing the ark like a drifting leaf. Yet Noah's faith did not waver, and his family worked tirelessly, feeding the animals, comforting them, and praying together. At last, the rain stopped. The world lay silent beneath a vast blanket of water. The ark drifted under a soft blue sky until, one morning, its hull scraped gently against something solid. The mountains of Ararat, their stone peaks emerging from the receding waters, had caught the vessel. Days passed as the water continued to withdraw, revealing rocky slopes and scattered patches of earth. To learn whether the land was dry, Noah released a raven. It circled the ark and eventually left, finding no rest. Later, he released a dove, which returned, wings tired. After some days, he sent the dove again, and it returned with a fresh olive leaf in its beak, a sign of new life sprouting beneath the sun. Noah's heart filled with hope. Finally, when God told him it was safe, Noah opened the great door. Sunlight streamed in, lighting the dust and feathers swirling inside. One by one, animals stepped out into the new world, lions bounding across grass, birds taking flight, elephants trumpeting as they touched dry ground with joy. The land was fresh, quiet, cleansed, and peaceful. Noah and his family stepped out last. On an open field surrounded by bright green shoots and rolling hills, Noah built an altar of stones. The air smelled of new leaves and damp soil. As he offered thanks, the sky suddenly blossomed with radiant color, a rainbow stretching across the heavens like a divine signature. It was God's promise. Never again would a flood destroy all life on Earth. A covenant of mercy, hope, and new beginnings. And so began a fresh chapter of humanity, rising from the quiet earth beneath the shimmering arc of God's promise.